Our story begins on a dark and gloomy night, outside of the Oshikiri mansion.
There is a strange presence in this mansion. Something alive. When both of my parents went overseas for work, I insisted on staying in Japan, on living in this huge house. Now I am starting to regret my decision a little. Living in this mansion all alone tends to alter your mind. I've begun to suffer from both visual and auditory hallucinations.
As the boy wanders through the hallway, he hears strange brushing noises coming from the walls and doors.
The noises. I can hear those noises again, like a worm infestation. It sounds like there are insects crawling through the walls. What is this damn noise?
Today's horror manga dubbed narration is Walls by Junji Ito. I'd like to take this time to give a very special thanks to the VA involved. Please check her out in the description below as well as pinned in the top comment. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right back to this chilling tale. I hope you all enjoy. Hallucinations again, huh? Toru, like I said before, all of these are caused by loneliness. Are you gonna continue living in that mansion all alone? If your current situation goes on like this, I can't, as your cousin, just sit around and do nothing about it. My father can talk to your parents about this, so you can stay with us. Fine, but don't tell anyone about my hallucinations. I only told you because you're like my big bro, Takayuki. So, are you okay with this? Uh-huh. Toru, don't you sometimes talk to your parents over the phone? Yeah, sometimes, but they really don't care about what I do here. That is when everything starts rattling all around them. Earthquake! Toru, get under the table! Everything begins crashing down, and the chandelier above them wobbles back and forth with the tremendous force.
It stopped. That was a big one. Ew. Takayuki, little Toru, are you alright? Yeah, we're fine, Mum. That was quite a shock.
Anyway, tomorrow is Sunday, so you can sleep over tonight.
Okay.
And please, consider moving here with us, Toru.
I will.
The next day, Oshikiri walks down the pathway toward his mansion, and when he's outside of the walls of it, that is when he notices something bizarre.
The wall broke down. It's probably because of last night's earthquake. What is this? It's a corpse. Someone was buried inside this wall. Who on earth? It looks really old. It's been mummified. No, looks more like a fossil than a mummy. It's stuck inside the wall.
The mummified remains of whatever it was seemed to stare back at him, as if staring into his very soul. Later, inside of his private study,
I wonder if my ancestors sealed dead bodies inside walls. It was then that I got deeply engaged in searching for my old family records. Perhaps I would find a clue. It says that my grandfather was Dutch, but assuming that this mansion was built before my family settled here, then perhaps this burying has nothing to do with my family. Oh? This photo.
Oshikiri inspects it intently. What he sees is a body hanging out of the wall.
What's the story of it? It's pretty old, but what is this guy doing? Half of his body is hanging out of the wall.
Oshikiri inspects a nearby wall.
This is the wall in that photo. A picture is hung on the same area from where the man was sticking out. At that moment, a horrible thought occurred to me. If that man was dead, his upper body couldn't have been buried, so it must have been cut off. And then, the picture was put on the wall to hide his mutilated corpse. Such a horrible thing just can't be true.
Oshikiri makes his way up the ladder and toward where the painting is. He removes it with both his hands. He grabs it, slowly pulling it away, and then, in a quick burst of speed, he removes it completely. And what he sees...
There's nothing here. There is no trace of the wall being sealed up. But how? Half of his body was buried inside the wall in that photo, and I'm sure that it's the same wall.
Later that day...
Toru? Are you alright? Have you been eating properly?
Yes, Mom.
What's wrong? You don't sound so good. Did something happen?
No, nothing. Nothing has happened.
I see. Alright then.
Actually, when are you coming back?
Oh, yes. I called to tell you that we'll be coming back next week and we'll stay for about 3 days.
I see.
So, nothing has happened then?
No.
Alright, Toru. Take care of yourself. Bye.
He hangs up the phone and then begins inspecting the alley of his mansion.
Speaking to anyone about a corpse coming out of the wall is a dumb idea. If the cops come here to investigate, they'll be sure to check the garden too. There are other bodies buried there. 3 of my friends are buried there, and the one who did it was me. But not this current me. It was another me. From another world. A different me. Came from an alternate dimension and buried them. I saw it myself. Under the twilight sky. A guy who looked just like me land those corpses in the ground. That was definitely not a hallucination. And that was when I came to believe that there is an alternate universe. There is a gateway to another world inside this mansion.
He makes his way back to the wall where he found that strange corpse.
But this isn't his doing. It's too old. Anyway, I need to somehow seal this wall off before my parents return. No, hang on. Sealing this wall without the help of a professional won't return it to its original state. I should dig the body out and bury it in the garden. Then I can leave the wall as it is and just say that it crumbled because of the earthquake.
Oshikiri returns with a pickaxe in hand. He takes a look at the corpse, and then he takes one big swing, nailing right on the top of the corpse and cracking it.
What? That voice is...
Once again, there is weird noises coming from the wall, and Oshikiri finds himself bundled beneath his covers.
Hallucinations. Yeah, it was definitely a hallucination. That voice couldn't have come from the corpse, and the sound of worms crawling is just in my head. That voice is nothing to be afraid of. Maybe I should go to Big Bro Takayuki's house tonight.
Our protagonist leaves his room, making his way to the staircase.
There's something standing beside the staircase. I won't look at it. I'll just run down the stairs and get out.
And so, he runs down the stairs at a tremendous speed, making his way toward the doorway and turning the handle. But when he opens the door, he sees 2 dark silhouettes.
What's wrong, Toru? You seem surprised. Mom? Dad? Weren't you supposed to come back next week?
Oh, so that's why you're so shocked. There was a change of plan.
Your father said he really missed you.
Oh, Toru, What has happened to this wall over here? Actually, please don't freak out about this, but when the wall crumbled, there was a corpse.
What did you just say?
Toru, don't make such weird jokes. You see... Toru, you were just kidding. Huh?
Look, there's nothing here.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
It was true. When Toru took a look, nothing was there at all. Just a crack in the wall.
What's going on? It was right here. A fossilized corpse.
Toru, you're just pulling our legs, aren't you?
But it was right here. How did it disappear?
Oh, Toru, my poor little child. You must be tired. Come on, let's go to the living room and have some tea.
No, I'm not seeing things. Just wait and see. I have more proof.
And so, Oshikiri ran up the staircase as fast as he could, as his parents waited at the dinner table. He returned back and took a seat. Indeed, it is a very strange photo.
Huh? Mom, what happened to your hand?
Oh, this? I burned myself.
Is it bad?
It's nothing to worry about.
It was probably taken in your great-grandfather's time, but I have never heard anything about this. It's probably just a trick photo.
Even so, where could that body have gone? Did it get dislodged from the wall? No, there wasn't any trace of it.
Anyway, I think it's best to get rid of this photo. I'm gonna burn it.
Honey! Stop! I can't stand the sight of flames.
I'm sorry, I'll put it out. Yuka, I'm so sorry. Please calm down. Darling. But that was when the phone began ringing. Toru, would you please answer the phone?
Okay. Something's not right. Even Mom and Dad are acting strange.
And then he picked up the phone.
Hello, this is the Oshikiri residence.
Ah, Toru? It's me, Mom.
Mom?
Yes? What is it? Why are you shouting like that? Toru, are you even listening? I know I said that we'll return to Japan next week, but your father is really very busy with his work, so we won't be coming back anytime soon, but I know you can handle yourself. Remember to eat your meals. Bye.
And then the phone hung up.
What's going on? Then, those people who came home...
They were standing right behind him, staring at him menacingly. Oshikiri was backed towards a corner.
Toru? Who was that on the phone?
No one. Just a friend.
I see. A friend. I think it's best if you stop using the phone.
What are you doing?
Haven't you noticed who we really are? That's right. We aren't your real parents. We came from the alternate dimension. There's a portal to that dimension right inside this mansion. We've passed through it many times in the past. The other world is just like this one. We lived in a mansion, exactly like this one. But 2 days ago, there was a major earthquake in our world. Our mansion was reduced to rubble and ash. It was burned down by the flames. We lost our home. But
The mansion in this world is still standing. Soon, our only son will join us. He looks just like you. So, your presence here is a big problem. Help me!
Huh? Darling, that's Toru's voice!
What's happening?
It's coming from outside!
Toru! Toru! Toru!
Help me!
Toru!
Damn it! He's failed to cross the dimensions. He's merging with the wall. If he's absorbed by it, he's finished.
Pull him out, honey! Grab his hand, quickly!
But merging 2 times in a row.
Hurry! Can't you see that Toru's being sucked away?
I get it now. Toru, we're here to save you. Toru, come on. My hands. And then, right before Oshikiri's eyes, their bodies began to be consumed by the wall, until their legs were peeking out, and soon only their feet, and then nothing at all, as their shoes fall toward the ground, and a strange marking remain on the wall.
What the hell? All 3 of them got sucked into the wall. The man in the photo, the corpse inside the wall. Were they all from the other dimension? The strange presence in this mansion, the crawling noises that I hear at night. It was the sound of movement through the walls. So, the voice of that corpse. They were all living inside the walls, and they're crawling inside of it. Just how many of these beings have passed through to this mansion already?
And as Oshikiri looked at the wall, he saw the horrible truth. The entire building was plagued with corpses. I hope you all enjoyed. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'd like to take this time to give a very special thanks to my Patreons and YouTube members. The Last Sin Eater, Motosurf, Leo, Minue, Kago, Louise V, and Lady Scare. Thank you so much everyone, and remember, you're important and you matter. Have a great night everyone. Goodbye.